A corrupt government cannot liberate the people. If the head of the stream is corrupt, the entire river will be also. I do not support corruption. Corruption takes money away from children's education. It deprives hospitals of basic necessities. It means that roads are not fixed. Corruption deepens inequality. It siphons off taxpayers' money to make a few cronies richer with the political connections instead of benefiting the people. This government has been doing everything it can to weaken and undermine the Integrity Commission, which is an institution that I designed as Minister of Justice and brought the legislation to Parliament to fight corruption in this country. I have said it before and I will tell you again, Jamaica cannot move forward without a government built on integrity that embraces principles of good governance in this country.
A blessed good day to you, my wisdom warriors. Wagwan, wagwan. I hope you guys are in good spirit, my people. Me say me have a piece of bangarang for drop on uno. But before me get in at the bangarang, take a listen to this.
Of course I'm stressed out. If I say I'm not stressed out, I would be a liar. Who wouldn't be stressed out? I love them people, I love them country. I'm stressed out, but don't think I'm stressed out the fact that Mr. Allness have his way in the court. I'm stressed out for my people who went up in the rain yesterday, we still not have no house. I'm stressed out for my people then because I don't have enough money to help everybody. I stress out for my people then because I wish I could help more than 3 persons. So of course I stress out. You think I'm going to lie and say I don't stress out? I just don't stress out about the wrong thing because I adjust my mind. When it come on to Mr. Honest, I adjust my mind for disappointment. The fact that we know that he's under eye spell, the fact that we know that he's Lucifer, the fact that we know that he touched the soil of Israel and is the only prime minister ever done, the fact that we know that he sell out his soul, so he have the power of the devil supporting him. So, I mean, I'm not disappointed about what happened in court. I'm disappointed, but I'm not stressed about it. You understand? Things that is already done can't be undone by persons in certain dementia. But at the end of the day, I'm stressed for my people. I wish I could have helped more people. I want more money so we can go help back up more houses because at the end of the day, people out the door same way. So with a wicked leader like this, anybody don't stress to have him as a leader. Something is wrong. So I don't know why you all always come in and expect me to say, oh, Mr. Honest stressed me out. He stressed me the hell out. I'm about to lose my freaking mind. Because the days go by, I notice that he's not doing nothing for the people. He's just chatter, chatter, chatter. He's doing every God Almighty thing apart from helping the people. So I'm trying to figure out why you all always coming with garbage over here. Why always coming with garbage? Garbage. Like, where are you, man? I will love our country, I love our people. And we have a leader we don't care about the people. We have a leader don't care about the people, so we have to stress. But don't rejoice. Don't rejoice. Okay, don't rejoice. Can't have a leader like Mr. Honest and no stress. You're not stressed out because you hate your country and hate your people. So I understand. I also notice that your email connected to Lawrence Room. So all the fake page y'all making up to come to chat shit, you can't bounce me. Y'all hate your people and hate the country that much that y'all willing to come out here and support and defend this Lucifer, this liar, this thief, this devil. You understand? While your people one side are suffer and taxpayers' money still paying to guard him, still paying to feed him, still giving him a beautiful life. And he's working for us and treating us like garbage. Like the great Michael Manley said, the minute a leader start acting like he's bigger than people, the people is no longer fit to lead. You understand, Mr. Olney, say I'm not afraid of nobody. When Portia Simpson did come out, come knock her chest and say she's not afraid of no girl and no boy, the whole country take her on. It never matter color, people was upset. Okay, but this devil, this thief, this liar, this wicked, you come out here, come say I'm not afraid of nobody, you know, act like say a government badness or no one people afraid of them. Let me tell you something. God and time no wrong. God and time no wrong. And nothing will happen before the time. Nothing at all will happen before the time. So any Jamaican today that not stressed out by the fact of what is happening in the country and how the leader is treating the people, they have issue. They are just kids of Lucifer. You understand? But any ordinary Jamaica with a good mind that love their people and love their country going to be stressed out just the way that I'm stressed out. Like I said, I just don't stress out about the wrong thing. You understand? I already adjust my mind to disappointment and how to angle it when it come on to Mr. Owen. See, if I adjust your mind to them situation, they else you lose it, and I will never lose it. You understand? So I don't understand why people still out here coming on the fake page to talk shit. I don't understand it. True word. I don't understand it. So what was I up in the morning? 5 o'clock. Go bed early. Wake up early. Y'all fretting from me talking about who don't say me have sleepless night. Said this and that and the devil knows one. Sleepless night, them that I have nothing to do with Mr. Holness in a certain way, but everything to do with him indirect because I must stress out the people them. And you all sit one side helping him.
The government has suspended the Jamaica fiscal rules in order to free itself to respond to the impact of Hurricane Melissa. The Financial Administration and Audit Suspension of Fiscal Target Requirements Order 2025 was taken through all its stages last Friday. Senator Albin Hill says the government's history of fiscal discipline is the assurance the public needs amid concern. My wisdom warriors, Mark Golden just released a statement explaining how the fiscal thing works, all right? So take a listen to this.
A lot of you have been inquiring about the fiscal rules. What are the fiscal rules? How did they come about? The fiscal rules are laws that are designed to ensure that Jamaica follows a path in its budgets that will result in the debt of the country being at a sustainable level. Jamaica had been suffering from a long period of time with very high levels of public debt, and that the need to service that debt had crowded out all sorts of other important expenditures on the development of the country. And the fiscal rules were implemented in their current form in or around 2013 to ensure that by March 2026, which was a deadline set in the law then, we'd have got our debt down to 60% of GDPs. GDP being the annual total output of the economy, and the debt was supposed to get down to 60% of that figure by that date. Very important, because as you apply those fiscal rules, it keeps government on a path where, building for the future, we will be able to make the necessary investments in our infrastructure, in our social services, in education and health, etc., which is what people want to see happen for the country to move forward. How did it come about? Really, it was the context of the IMF program at that time and the desire to ensure that some of the mistakes that had happened in the past were corrected by putting into the law itself the need to run a necessary surplus each year to achieve that debt target. And I was the chairman of the legislation committee of cabinet at that time as Minister of Justice, and was very involved in the writing of the law as that was eventually enacted in the Financial Administration and Audit Act to implement the fiscal rules. There are provisions for if there's a natural disaster, the suspension of the fiscal rules for a period of time with the permission of Parliament. And we had a suspension during the pandemic because of the massive hit that the economy took at that time as tourism and travel was shut down. And again, just this week, the Minister of Finance came and got the permission of Parliament to suspend the fiscal rules till March 2027 because of the impact of Hurricane Melissa, which, as we know, has devastated our economy. The rules do require that once the effect of that disaster is passed on the economy, or the period of suspension comes to an end, then the budgeting process has to get us back on track to get the debt down to 60% of GDP by the stipulated date. The date in the law now, since the pandemic, is March 31, 2028. But I believe that will have to be shifted back further because we know that the impact of Melissa is going to involve the government taking on some additional debt to finance the recovery. And it's going to take a while, longer than projected, to get to the 60% target. It's important to bear in mind that because the fiscal rules are written into the law, they're a guardrail that applies and binds any government. So in 2013, when we passed them into law, the PNP government, which lasted until 2016, had to abide by those fiscal rules, which we put into the law in 2013. And subsequently, the JLP government has had to abide by those rules as well. And a lot of the improvements that we've seen in terms of fiscal space and the reduced debt to GDP ratio and things that politicians like to take credit for are in fact really as a result of the fiscal rules being adhered to because the law requires it. And that's why there's such an important part of our overall economic architecture and ensuring that the country stays on a sustainable path going forward. So those are the fiscal rules, why they exist, and how they came about. Let's see it.
My wisdom warriors, it has come to my attention that JLP MP Xavier Main is seeking judicial review after Integrity Commission ruling. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Anytime I see come out and find these people guilty, them always say them a take the man go court. They always say them a take the IC go court. How the PNP not do them things there? How the PNP not do them things there? Come on this one here now. Look on this one here. We do scamming. Come and talk about him. I go bring IC. Hey, you see when they do these things, them do it as a PR stunt. And that them a do Jamaica. You understand? Them a make themselves look good. Like say a lie, IC a tell. IC not tell no lie. IC is not telling any lie. And Andrew Holness cause all of them something here. Because of him first come up with this stupid idea and make the all of them a follow him. Who remember Dalrymple? Who remember Marisa Dalrymple? A same thing she do, you know. And what happened in the end? What happened in the end? They found her guilty. My wisdom warriors, me I tell about the JLP. They wicked your frig. They wicked. They might try to make themselves look good, you know. If you say they not mix up in a corruption. If you no go and read this man a file. And the things them what him do. And the things them what I see find out. The things them what I see find out. This boy have the nerves. Just because they want to look good. Anytime IC charge them, the whole of them are texted by IC. How come PNP and do them something there? How come PNP and do them something there? Boy, me I tell you about these people. The whole of them need to lift up. The whole of them need to lift up from out of the parliament, man. Jano, I'm tired of you. I'm tired of you. My wisdom warriors, want to tell me what you think about this. Want to tell me how you feel about it. And put an honest opinion in the comment section. Like up the video, share it out, and subscribe to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, welcome and big up on the nice clean self. One love.
Jamaican people want better. Economy coming like stormy weather. Ancestors are turning on them grave. They can tell me how we can do it together. When we look at the future of precipice, we see Jamaica.
elect a prime minister, and is a prime minister run the country. It is time we learn to hold our leaders accountable for their actions and stop making excuses for them. Stop making excuses. Otherwise, go elect the people who really run in the country. And I don't want the right start that stupid argument. Hold the people you elect accountable and stop making excuses for them.